Hi everyone and welcome to Exotics, the second seasonal championship in spring in Series 9 in Forza Horizon 5. This championship requires us to drive one of the retro supercars in A-Class, and there's plenty of cars to choose from for this, but I'm driving this 1981 BMW M1 with the tune by K1Z Bard. So I'm doing it exactly after the first seasonal championship right away, and the first one was quite slow in terms of my teammates. We'll see how this one goes. It doesn't seem to be the case right here, because in the first seasonal championship I managed to get ahead of everybody, including AI and teammates, before the timer started. But these AIs here are now being a little bit aggressive. You've seen that Porsche just getting in front of me in a maneuver that I can only call blocking, really. I know who they taught from, but it looks like the human part of the lobby is way more competitive than the previous one, and we have 3 cars abreast fighting right there, so let's use that to pass all of them. Now, as you can see, this M1 performs really nicely, but apart from just in-game performance, this is a wonderful car. I don't know if you know the history, but it's quite interesting. BMW back in the days in 70s contracted Lamborghini to build a supercar for them that could be taken into the racing, and that didn't go all that well, which ended up in the partnership to be broken, and BMW ended up to build their own version of it. So it's the first mid-engine car by BMW, and that's the M1. It was produced for 3 years between 78 and 81, and then was gone. And the only other mid-engine car that BMW built is i8, which is way more recent. But that's the end of the first race and kind of the end of the story. It's a great car which has a lot of fans and is wonderful to look at, to drive, and just in general is a great chapter in BMW history. Now the first race is over. You can see we are winning it quite easily, so let's go for the second one. So the Dunas Blancas sprint, or wide dunes, as pretty obvious from the name, and I'm starting first. Oh, nice. Hopefully this puts me in a nice position to win the second race as well, though as I said, the lobby is quite a bit more competitive than my previous championship, and people here are driving some nice cars as well. You've seen the Ford GT40 there, Ferrari F50 I think, and one of the Porsches, so yeah, quite a good collection. And whoa, this wasn't too nice from the AI. I smashed straight into his rear, and I couldn't untangle from this collision, which actually led both of my teammates to pass me. The same two that I've been kind of fighting a little bit with, or who've been fighting for the win in the previous race, but they both make quite a bit of a mistake in their corner, so I managed to pass one. Let's chase another. Let's see. Oh wow, that's a little bit of a hit, and he lost his way in the Ferrari, which gives me a chance. Let's keep it nice and clean. Let's not throw each other out of the checkpoints for this one. I mean, competition is always good, but it has to stay nice and clean. 1, 2, 3, 4 Team Humans, and I can't quite get away from that Ferrari. I'm still ahead, but in the corners he's kind of breathing down my neck. If you look at the map, our icons are pretty much in the exact same spot, and you can see that real bumper just touching me from the back. Should I consider this? Oh, okay, I made quite a bit of a mistake there, going wide, and that opened the door for the Ferrari to pass, and we are what, at 70% of the race. I don't know if there's still time and space for me to regain the lead unless he makes a mistake here. No, he did, but I did as well. And smashing the wall stalled probably about half a second off my time right away. Now luckily it's not online, even though it's co-op, so there's no slowdown when hitting the walls, but it still costs me lost time. So I guess that would be 1-2 in the reverse direction. Same guy who finished second in the previous race when I was first. Now we reverse the order. Where's our friend in GT40? Somewhere behind. Shouldn't be too far. But yeah, that's the end of the second race. 1, 2, 3. And where is... He should have finished by now, the guy in the third place. This is a little bit... Right, look at this. He stopped at the finish line. And now let's... yeah, I crash into him. Look at this. Does he want us to lose? But that's not going to work. We can't lose anymore. With 4 players, 1-2 guarantees the win, even if everybody else scores 0 points, which is exactly what they score. So I think our friend there tried to do 3 races seasonal champ instead of 2, but that didn't quite work. That's the end of this seasonal champ. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.